anybody out there who has bad skin, you know what it's like. You have your skincare routine, and if you find something that works, that's it, right? You can't, no to the changing of it. And don't try new products. I cry when they stop producing the products that I like. Hello and welcome to my channel, Bevvy with Beth. I'm Beth, and here on this channel I talk all about polycystic ovarian syndrome, the symptoms, how to cope with them, and how my personal journey with PCOS is going. So if that sounds like something that you would be interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below to catch my videos every week. And today we're going to be talking about my skincare routine. I will be doing a day in the life with acne video where I do a bit more of showing you how I take care on a daily basis of my skin, but this time I want to talk about my journey with acne and the products that I'm using in a very kind of product review kind of way. I did want to do a little bit of an unboxing because I don't know about you guys, but I love a good unboxing video. I like receiving packages. I like seeing people receive packages and finding out what they've got. But unfortunately, when I broke my phone, although I backed up a lot of the stuff, I took for granted how old some of the footage and images that I had that I wanted to use, that I'd actually taken them quite a while ago, and so I'd received the package and taken a video of me receiving my most recent skincare products, and unfortunately didn't realise how long ago it was and lost the footage when my phone broke. So this has been a long time coming. I've wanted to do this for ages and ages, but I'd run out of some of my products and needed to wait until I could have the money to buy them, purchase them, and then have them delivered, which all took a little bit longer than normal in 2020. So now I have everything. Now my phone is fixed. Now I can get on with how I look after my skin. And I wanted to start with a bit of a discussion on my journey and how it all started. So we're going well back now to when I was a teenager. I had naturally more oily skin, so obviously as I kind of went into puberty, I naturally came up with some spots, and I was very lucky in that my mum knew a lot about skincare. She'd been a beautician. She saw the signs. I have very similar skin to my mum. She saw the signs for it and bought me, it's one of those things that really sticks in my mind, is the little package that she bought me, the little set from Body Shop that she bought me, which was their tea tree oil skincare set, where you had a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer. I felt so grown up to have a skincare routine. Unfortunately for me, as I got older, things got worse because that's when the insulin resistant side of my PCOS kind of started to kick off. When I got my acne at the age of 21, where I went from having some fairly normal oil-induced teenage hormone spots into proper adult, purely hormone-induced acne. It's not about what I'm putting on my skin. This is internal. This has turned into a rant, so I'm going to put this at the end of the video. So if you want to stay until the end, I will have a little bit of a rant. I had my pill changed so that it would be more acne friendly, and that did seem to improve it somewhat. And then obviously I had antibiotics because so I still get bits of acne. Obviously just now I've come off the pill, so obviously I've had a bit of a flare up, and I also have found I've not been very good at sticking to my skincare routine. You have to be pretty rigorous with it, as I'm sure you'll know if you suffer with bad skin. When I had my big flare up when I was 21, 22, going into 23, it covered my face. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures from that time, and obviously it was all cheeks and jawline. I didn't really get anything on my forehead, but I also got some on my back, and I actually have two very large, well, I guess they're cysts really, aren't they? that look like moles. I had too much testosterone in my system, that's where the acne was coming from, was all this excess testosterone. Darkened the skin as well as raising it. It didn't really matter what I did. I wasn't eating anything else healthy. Like, obviously I was still on a very high sugar diet. I was probably getting a lot of unhealthy fats, and obviously the omega-6 from all of the oils, because that's what we cooked with, and obviously that's just heightening all the inflammation that's coming in. And obviously I was doing nothing to organize my testosterone, so it was pretty bad. Back to the doctors, went through antibiotics, some topical creams and all that kind of stuff. It was a very stressful time for me at that point, and calmed those things down. I stopped wearing makeup, because even though now I understand that makeup doesn't make any difference, but I didn't wear any makeup, and I had to be very strict with it. So being stricter with even the little things like changing my pillowcase more often. I had a separate face towel, so nobody else was using it, and I wasn't using it for anything else like my hair or my body, or my hands, just for my face. Being more rigorous with cleansing, toning, medicating. It got into a place where I just had the occasional breakout. I would have acne every now and again, but it wasn't taking over my face. And now I feel like I've got the products that I really like, so I can share with you what it is that I'm using. I've gone back to what my mum gave me in the first place, and the Body Shop, not sponsored, the Body Shop tea tree oil facial care range is the bomb, and it's what my skin absolutely loves. It works every single time. I ended up having a lot more to say about this than I had originally realised. So I'm going to end the video here. This is my journey with acne so far, and then the actual product reviews where I talk about everything that I'm using, I will put in a separate video so that you can see what I'm using, rather than get the whole story all in one go. So thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this section, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss the next video. And I'm just going to leave the little rant that I did have at the end of this video so you can enjoy that, and I will see you in the next one. Lack of knowledge around female health, particularly when it comes to hormones, and the whole reproductive thing, like that they'd all, like, not that long ago, like I was 19 when I went on the pill, so it had only been 18 months, 2 years since I'd been into the doctors and said I'm getting all of these terrible trouble with my periods, and they decided to put me on a pill, and they were trying to regulate them. And I also think about how when I went in, sorry, I'm kind of touching on what I talked about in my journey on the pill video, which if you haven't watched yet, then do check out that video. But when I went in and talked about my hormone problems, my period irregularities, and then I had a big bout where I had loads all in one, one after the other. So they put me on the pill to regulate them. Anyway, that's another story. And then I went back and I was like, this has changed my life. Like, I am sleeping better, I have more energy, probably because I'm sleeping, but also my moods aren't as bad. I was like, I am never coming off the pill because this has literally changed my life. How can you be a medical professional and hear somebody say that and not think maybe there's something a little bit more going on?